Yo, this is week 3 recap on with Blind.
Yo,
We're just gonna go straight into it. As you can already see, it was quite a boring week. There's a lot of teams sleeping this week, but we're just gonna go through everyone real quick anyway. So first, we're gonna do the Bears and KKC. What was your initial thoughts of the Bears and KKC?
Bears, they really started off strong this week, and, KKC, our team, we couldn't 6-0 because of a tight matchup with KK, and, Bears just ran away with it from the start. Not much of a story there. Bjor doing a lot as always. Joy's good week of Herblore. Pretty solid weeks from everyone. The lower end didn't really have to play that much to win.
Yeah, I thought I'd contribute to the Temple project by not logging in and let Michael AFK fish or whatever. That was a nice little thing I did for him.
Hashtag Temple on my
Yeah,
choice.
hashtag. It looks like everyone just played normal really on their team. Like Vior still doing a 130, which is okay. Weird.
As usual
Yeah.
for Bjor.
And then Michael Curve, Cap King, Levine, so they're just playing pretty normal. And well, Blimbonnet as well, I guess. I don't know what Hebox does usually on a normal week.
That? I think
Yeah.
he does like 80s or so.
Okay, so he's a gamer as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty simple. We gave him an easy win.
Yeah, that's their first win, I believe they've grabbed.
Yeah, it's
so-
their first win. So the performance of our team, it clearly looked like you, Ellen, and Ellie didn't really get the memo of a week off.
You can still log in, man. Come on.
Yeah, you two almost did 100. I don't understand why.
Light work.
Yeah, Ellie's still crafting them. Let's see what she did. Let's click on.
Yeah,
let's
just,
let's see what everyone did actually.
Pretty off week, obviously, Not you like
Yeah.
to see people play a little bit more than this, but what
I don't
can you
think
do?
there's much point going through what everyone did with these games, to be honest, because they're all pretty. This game was not close at all. Like I did a solid 20. I did 10 hours of sleep every night. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, nothing too special.
Morales promised an 80 and did a 15.
Rip.
So I'm not happy with that. But what did Gibberish do? Did he still do
Over
Herbal?
promise, under delivered.
Yeah, Gibberish still did a 42 mil week of Herblore. Looks like Paisley, went back to VM with a little bit of smithing and a bit of AK fish. Yeah, 6.5 mil. Yeah, it's all the same. Like, no need to go through every single player this week.
Yeah.
Right, now we've got the Crows and NTF. I believe Crows did not 6-hour.
Yeah, they did not. Also had a close match the previous week.
Yeah, very close. And this wasn't that far off. It was maybe 100. So maybe if the Crows actually tried, could be more interesting. But I guess you could set up for every team as well.
Yeah, you see the three Iron Men on the bottom there. Probably just doing Iron Man shit. Maybe if
Yeah,
they
so-
would have done some 1-to-1, they
Yeah.
had a shot. But coming off a massive week, don't blame them for taking a rest at all.
Yeah, they're all doing IM and stuff.
And big shout out to the boy 99 Steez, aka Jewel Demon, with the 121 of mining.
Yeah, I don't understand people getting the memo of having a week off.
I think that was his first week starting, so definitely proved himself there.
Yeah, and Killzone really chilled this week. Well, he wasn't even on the team, so I don't know what Whitbick even told me about him. But cheers anyway, Whitbick, for DMing me some information about the team. No one else did. But
Shout out to Snapegrass.
yeah, Snapegrass, but he wasn't on the team this week, so I don't know what he told me. What else did you put? Oh, Hyger going for a big year. That's expected. Pretty sure.
Looks like he's two-tick fishing still.
Yeah, it's two-tick fishing.
Moxie, pretty consistent 80 to 90 players, slaying mostly.
Yeah, literally Moxie, Vinny, also just doing what they do normally.
Yeah, just the normal.
And maybe Hyger does that normally, I'm not sure. I don't really pay attention to Iron Man leaderboards. Anyways, let's look
All right.
at
Yeah.
MTF. Right. So they did. Kirsten did 100, J Master did 95, and then Spangle and Kudos playing normally at 41 to 56. They had another free week, I guess. They've had it easy so far. Hopefully, who are they playing this week?
Who are they playing?
Oh, I think they're playing KK this week on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should
so they
be another win for MM.
so they got another free week.
Yeah, they really haven't had to pop off too much so far, so it'll be exciting to see that when it happens.
I don't think they have even done a 700 overall yet in the EHP. They're just chilling. They get to sleep and still win.
Their second half of the season will be quite a bit harder.
It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, expect to see some big numbers then for sure.
Yeah, I'd especially like to see another 50-hour session from LT.
The Beast.
And maybe Alex will play as well. But I think Mitch is their main, going to be their main player for him. 100%.
Yeah, definitely gonna lead the team in a lot of weeks.
It's just
motivate them.
Got to motivate Anger not to play League of Legends, and then you're sorted.
Yep. Another solid week from them. They didn't have to show up too much, but they put good hours still.
Yeah, at least I logged in. Anyways, let's go to the Goblins and the Wizards with the 719 by the Goblins and 369 by the Wizards.
Yeah, I mean the Goblins, they played almost 100 more than the next team. So they really just decided to pop off for not much reason, really, but you'd love to see it anyway.
Love to get some insight on why they love to log in with the free win.
Yeah, I mean, Rodney Farva doing the usual 120, Facet, still mining, smashing mining.
Yeah, I'm surprised with Facet. I thought he'd just be looking regular comp player, just chill when he found out he got a free win. But it looks like
Torm usually does around 100, I think.
Yeah, Torm, D4L, Riftic doing their regulars, Lola HP doing a 70, which is pretty big for him. And Sebi doing a 68. Like, guess he's trying to prove himself this comp, and we're all here with him, all heard of him after Fantasy. Can't wait. And Shop, I don't know what
That's
Shop really
does.
Yeah, cheers. I don't know what Shop regularly does, but Gratzy's logging in as well.
Yeah, definitely an underrated team in general, I feel.
Oh yeah, I'm just playing. I'll definitely put them higher than most people have this week in their power rankings. The team, people are definitely underestimating them.
Yeah, KKC, our team, face off against them this week. I'm definitely not sleeping on them at all.
100%. Another fun week for us. No sleep.
Let's go.
Wizards. They had an amazing week last week. Got a big win off the Crows, so
yeah, they barely just clutched it out last week. I'm sure they're all dead. They were all dead this week. So,
Witch logging in with the 70. Pretty sure it's maybe his second star, maybe first star. Can't actually. I think it might be his first star. Oh no, he started week 1. Yeah, did a bit of skill hopping.
Yeah, I mean, you just see the burn here. People are just. They don't
desperate
want to play
with 57.
after that week.
Ooked with a 50, even though he's playing League of Legends. I respect that. He got banned as well, so people should be nervous for week 4. Week 4, yeah.
120's rest of fantasy then, I guess.
Yeah, but it's pretty understandable. Like, we haven't got much to say because there's no really close games, unfortunately. So we're just hovering over, say congratulations, someone logged in, someone didn't log in.
Yeah, basically.
And
all these matches were decided from the 6 hour.
literally every game was started from the first day. But the closest game, which should have been, was definitely KKSS. This was like their final chance, I guess. But this was a must-win for KK, and they still bottled it.
Going, starting 0-3, you're pretty much eliminated from playoffs. Not much you can do about it.
Yeah, maybe if they gave up a bit earlier in week 2, sorry, they would have had a better chance against SS. But they just gave up too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough call. It was pretty close a lot of the time, but sadly that decision cost them 2 wins.
Wilson's still doing his regular 100, still trying to race for you. And then some people definitely asleep.
Moreno with the usual 80 to 90 range.
And Pogba with the regular darts, with the regular, then everyone else just chilling, doing their normal.
Pogba holding it down for Africa.
Mozambique. What was Wilson doing now? Still swimming? No, it's Herblore and thieving. A little bit of rune crafting. Yeah. A bit of Adri as usual. Yeah, nothing really much interesting, but it's just a shame. KK.
Yeah, I mean, our match with them week 2 was
very tough.
Pretty close. Definitely
they just
put up big numbers. They just unfortunately had a hard start to the season, and it's pretty hard to come back from that.
Yeah, Ragdag 6 hour first for the Bears. Yeah, it's pretty tough decisions. Hope they get at least one win throughout the season. They should be able to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to see them pop off one week, just not go and
especially as they was rated like rank 3 team at the start of the season. Like SS was his team. Female with a 113. What's that? Is that fishing?
Yep. Don't expect anything less from female at this point.
Yep.
Osby, solid 90 of fucking who knows what.
I don't care. Not looking at his week. Random. But here's my boy Bales with an 80 too. What 80? Oh, did he do a bit of Herblore? It looks like he's starting to deliver now after his first week's performance.
Yeah, the RS3 players definitely have a lot to prove, but solid 80 from him.
Lennon got to play the old school, not 20-minute AFK.
They're all done with archaeology by now, hopefully.
Yep, Solis rank 1 RS3 clan, by the way. Jenny? What's he doing? Oh, Jenny's just got too many skills to look at, man. I ain't looking at this.
Yeah, just growing the grass on the temple.
Pick a skill, bro. Pellet Popper. Who's that?
That's Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
He's fishing mostly, looks like. Nothing too unusual here. Just pretty solid weeks.
Well, that's good for him considering he was flatlined for like almost a year.
Yeah, he pretty much come back for fantasy as far as I can tell.
Yeah, respect.
He loves the comps.
And Bella, is that a Hexus person? I've never heard. No?
Bala?
Yeah, who's that?
Nah, he's a PVMer.
Oh, PVMer logging in. That's cheating.
Yeah. Nah, he's a beast, man.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, he's almost 5k up. What the hell? That's a surprise. Happy to see new names. Sorry for being like that. Just Yuri Demon, Seth, doing the same. Yeah, doing the same old.
Big Head got a little burnt, but I believe he's starting Hunter now. So that's a little bit more than mining.
Big Head isn't starting this week either.
Yeah, so hopefully the off week will be good for him.
Get some rest, King. Go well.
Yeah, expect big weeks from him in the future for sure.
It's okay to be a little burnt, darling. It's just post fishing.
Nah, just wait.
Right, yeah, that was the matchup for this week. Yeah, pretty uninteresting, unfortunately. There's a lot of people sleeping, which is nice. But shall Should we look through the top 10 players? Oh, yeah, top 10 players. Oh no, this is this week, chat. Damn. I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a way.
I don't think I can do that. We'll go through the teams page, or whatever. See who's popping off for everyone. All right, GVG. Well, obviously their rank 1 player is going to be Rodney. How many Oh, only 2 players haven't started from him yet, and that's Saltio and Jonas. So, people underestimating the bench, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Saltia in Summer Fantasy 2018, he definitely played a lot then. I believe he won MVP.
Yeah.
So definitely capable of the hours for sure.
I just don't think he knows anyone. He's not boys with everyone on the
Yeah,
team.
not much communication on that front. Possibly not with Jonas either there, but he's a pretty consistent player as well.
Yeah, they've got 13 out of 15 players starting so far. That's pretty good. They like to smith. They got 41% smithing in their EHP. I don't know if this is all time or weekly though.
I believe it is
I'm
over the course of all the weeks.
Okay. And they've got 32% mining. That's pretty good as well. Together as the second
Very
highest.
respectable, Probably mostly coming in from Fasted and Rithvik there, but
people are
definitely nice. Definitely nice to see.
People are definitely sleeping on the gangsters for sure. Right, let's look at our team now. Look, only 11 people have started for the for us. I'd say that we've probably got like the smallest roster on the team in the whole fantasy. With Borellis with his only start so far doing a fat 15. Very nice to see.
Give the man a break.
Yeah. Oh, Blind is you're actually top of the team with the most EHP, 325 right now.
Yeah, biggest virgin.
Then Ellie, Tupaki. I thought Tupac would be higher actually. Oh, he had a week off though.
Yeah, I mean, considering his week off, his total there is pretty insane.
Yeah, very nice. But we just got to hope for our mascots to log in for the boys. Maybe Buwat might do the Slayer week 1 week.
Start bug stops. Pick me up.
Yeah, pick me up. But yeah, you should see a few new faces on the starting sheet soon. And we're pretty our most. Oh, this is definitely weekly. This is definitely weekly because there's 40% Herblore. The EHP distribution.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's weekly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I see now.
40% herb. Pretty standard. That is standard fantasy meta. Pretty boring week. WW, he's killing it for the Desper, or he's the manager as well.
Oh, rank 1 manager. You'd love to see it.
With fishing as well, 40%. 2 gatherers at the top.
Definitely very motivating for the team to see that.
100%. Respect to Desper for logging in. Even though you'd log in anyway, Beast, but being the top of the teams, you don't see that from managers usually. Skillalt doing the same usual. Diglett, man. I know Diglett was always a comp player, bro, but I'm pretty sure he's busy in real life. Well, he told me he was busy in real life, or maybe the corona has stopped it now. He was last pick in third.
Wow, last pick, really?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe second to last. It was definitely one of the last picks.
Yeah, I mean, he's popping off for sure.
Oh.
Shout out to Diglett.
Very good team, and these are my favourites to win. The whole thing. Not including KKC, obviously. I'm not a biased manager.
Pretty solid team, 3 people for them have not started, but hopefully those guys can come in for a week or so, and with the other guys.
And they're doing gatherers as well, which is even more of a pug champ.
Yeah, you see, for this week so far, at least fishing and mining there.
Yeah, definitely.
Very respectable.
the Seagulls, the ex-champions. Female, as usual, killing it with the fishing. Starting this week as well. Oh, I've clicked off this. Damn it, sorry guys. Almost a 10 mil week fishing. 10 mil fishing week.
Who?
Female.
Who?
What do you mean?
Anyways.
Intoxic to my favourite Omnia member.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said female doing a 10 mil fishing week on a day off, on a week off. Actually, it wasn't really a week off. It wasn't that just chill week. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite players. Anything else?
Can't wait to see what he does in playoffs.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be scary. Don't know if just hopefully he's available for playoffs. Well,
I feel like this team has a very high ceiling if they can get the right 8 together, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just they haven't. One person's just busy the one week. Like they're just having that 8. They can't struggle and find the 8th player, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the trickiest part. But once it happens,
Well, fortunately, I think a lot of teams are going to be in the same boat.
Yeah, with 8 starting, it's definitely difficult to fill out a roster, But that's how you win.
Well, shout out to my in seconds, my boy. Hopefully, he's going to start logging in soon. Big shout out to him and Bales. Hopefully, Big Head gets back to his peak. I'm pretty sure he's just learning new skills right now.
Yeah, after fishing, there's definitely a transition period that a lot of people go through. So
let's look at the rank 5 team. I'm pretty sure they'd be higher. It's just their overall HP is pretty low for the 4 because they have pretty few weeks. I'd like to see them to get into a tough match like a 800, 900 week. It'd be nice to see what they can do. Who's Alex Kitan?
Alex.
Let's look at the previous names. So it's an Iron Man. Oh, it's Kaza. How's Kaza doing on the hard? I thought he was playing on his main.
Nope.
Alright, that's pretty respectful. Hopefully, well, why isn't Michael, fix your website, man. I'm clicking on MM and it's still on GVG.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, they've got a few name changes, man. I'm not a big fan of this.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying to look at, but I can't talk much.
What do you mean I can't talk much?
Did you mention L2 at the top there?
I'm about to now, yeah, L2. But
yeah, not sure when he was picked exactly, but
second round.
Definitely proving his worth no matter what. Second round?
Yeah, Pot Pound Gang, let's go.
Yeah, he's popped off in previous comps, so nothing unexpected from him.
Yeah, also
massive hours for sure.
I was pretty surprised how much he can sleep deprive.
Yeah, he's pulled some pretty massive sessions, over 40 hours or so, I believe, week 1.
So imagine what it's going to be like in playoffs, boys. Be aware.
Yeah.
Him and Mitch.
Dimension there at number 2, kind of surprising.
Yeah, came back for the boys, I guess. Like a lot of people have. With the Agility and Smith in. Or was this week?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this was this week. That was this week.
See the EHP distribution, and, you don't like to see Agility at the top there. But,
no. But they have to...
Can work on that. There's always Bibles.
Yeah, as Mitch likes to say, log into the alt sys. Cheers, Mitch. I got the memo.
That's the T.
Alright, let's look at the crows, eh? Alright. Kyger at the top, Moxie not far behind. But do you know if Moxie's talking and stuff in the Discord, or is he just logging in, man, doing his regular?
With his performance in week 3, I would have to believe he is talking at least a little bit. He definitely played more than usual, but yeah,
And
I don't know how much he gets into fantasy.
yeah, almost everyone started as well as for Ivanka. So they've basically using everyone off the bench already. That's good. But they're definitely a 14-man squad with Tom the Bomb gone now.
Yeah, they only got the 1 week out of him, I guess. Pretty unfortunate, but definitely won't hurt them too much. Seem to have a lot of depth here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Killzone was doing big wigs even though he was doing like what's VM? 0.85?
Yeah, 0.75, I believe.
Oh, that's even lower than I thought.
Yeah, definitely not gonna cut it in playoffs, but we'll see what happens when they get to that, if they do.
Yeah, they definitely should get into playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a good enough team to, but the 1-2 start is not the most ideal for that.
No, but this is definitely the most closest fantasy we've ever seen so
Yeah, I
far as
feel
well.
like we could definitely see a team go 4-3 and not make it into playoffs.
Now the Bears. The Bears for me is going to be 1 week resting and one team popping off every time.
Yeah, I think the Bears are just a team with really high ceiling, but they lack the consistency.
100%. They've got a lot of big names on the team as well. It's just if they're gonna want to log in. I don't think players like Zulu. Well, Zulu did care about last fantasy though, so I'm shocked he's not caring about this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard too much about him, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see him start a week or two and pop off with 100 or so.
But yeah, they've got a solid. If they have this, they're gonna have the solid 8. They've got a massive ceiling. Like you can't mess with them, like, especially when Vior. Well, is Vior gonna play when he's finished? When is he done? Is it he's like the?
He's done pretty soon, a couple of weeks, I believe.
Well, it's a good luck to them.
He says he won't play, but time will tell.
Yeah, but we all know that isn't true. Can't imagine Vior ever leaving the computer, man. He loves the game too much. Big respect. Yeah, pretty solid numbers.
Gotta give a shout out to Enjoys here. Fairly new player,
Oh,
I believe.
he's a pure as well.
Yeah, doing a lot of mining, that kind of thing.
Yeah, he did a 51 herb week this week though. Did herblore.
Yeah, a lot of herblore, but definitely.
I think he's actually done mining actually. Well, last time I checked, he was like 195 mil, something like that. In the 190s, yeah. But yeah, it's pretty nice to see someone who's not in Solace Omnia playing in the comps.
Yeah, I mean that's what you like to see out of fantasy, the new players.
He's definitely this 3K happy. Well, I've never heard of him till the comp. But maybe you should get yourself in a big boy clan, bro.
Yeah, join Solus.
Yeah,
definitely a good opportunity to prove yourself as a skiller, though.
100%. That's what the most interesting part is, seeing the new players log in.
Yeah, several people are definitely doing that.
See, yeah, the last one to look at is KK. Unfortunately, 0-3. Looks like it might be 0-4 this week as well with MTF.
Yeah, 0-4. Definitely eliminated from playoffs. So,
this is their last week, man. They literally have to win every game now.
You look here is that 1, 2, 3, 6 players have not started at all. So that's all you need to see right there, pretty much.
Yep, and they've got Goblins, Bears, and Wizards after the MTF. They've got really hard games, man.
Yeah, I mean
they just have to hope.
Poucher, Karina Wilson, like all those guys popped off week 3. Just came just short of winning though against us.
Yeah, they definitely put up a game. I thought, especially at the start when your power was out, I thought, this could be in the bin already.
15 hours.
Yeah. But I think for their best hope to get a win is one of the teams just have a off week. Unfortunately.
Yeah, hopefully they muster up the morale to try and grab one win, but wouldn't surprise me if they do go 0-7.
Yeah, especially with they've got a really good team as well. It's just, I guess, availability. The players can do it. Like Paltrow has been one of the players I thought would definitely underdeliver, but he hasn't. I was a bit wary when he said he was going to do 110s every week, but it looks like he's trying to prove that he can.
Yeah, he definitely showed up, proved himself. Deliberell, also a newer player, been putting in pretty big hours prior to fantasy, but pretty consistently put in like 70 or 80 or so, I believe.
Yeah, it's just the bench, man. Like, bench is really letting them down.
Yeah, I mean, you would like to see some of these players start. I feel like you could throw in, Borsey for a week and get a consistent 60 or 70 out of him.
Azim's doing constant 70 and 80s. I just don't think he's for the boys, man. I don't think he cares that much about fantasy. Just likes his sleep, which is fair enough. But I'd like to see Forza log in as he's a new player. It's his time to shine, bro.
Yeah, throw him in. Give him a chance.
And then Puff, well, he's not a part of your team, man. Shouldn't have picked him, bro. So,
My co-manager now, try hard.
hashtag co-manager gang. What else is there to do? We've gone through all this power rankings or predictions? Power rankings, I guess. We'll do that. What did I? Let's look at the manager chat. And then you can give me what your thoughts. I normally ask the team every week about what their thoughts are of the power rankings, but this week there's no point, so I just whacked it in. But I've put WW as number one. Pretty expected. I think they're just going to go all the way. I'm very nervous about their playoffs team. I think if Skillel can play in playoffs and Purdy can't, that's going to be a big factor for them. Depends who can replace him, but they've got a big team.
I've just been informed that Bear Traps fan has been permanently banned.
What?
No cap.
Where? Info? No? Where is it? Where did you see this information?
Twitter, CC, Discord.
Alright, boys. I'm gonna get on Twitter real quick. Let's show the boys. Oh, I've got Twitter up. I've got Twitter up, guys, on the recording. What Twitter? Oh, Seth was already with the tweet. Like a retweet. It's the most unprofessional recap. Oh my god, boys, look at the memes. Look at the memes on the timeline.
Alright, let's
Hang on,
return.
sorry, I'm enjoying this one too much. Oh,
Let's return to the recap real quick.
hang on, this is the recap. This is the most interesting part of the recap.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
This is funny for sure. Okay, the memes are coming out, but where's the official tweet? Oh, the Olympus tweet. Have you seen that?
No, where?
I'm
Oh
link-
shit. What, chasing a bear? Well,
Okay, boys. Well, okay, now, yeah. If you guys didn't know, somehow we've been suspected of account sharing. Let's have a look.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much because this ban could be overturned, but in terms of power rankings, that's a big hit for the Crows.
Definitely now, yeah.
He probably was their best, if not one of the best players for them.
But let's go back on stand. Wheatbeak. I have to shout out to Wheatbeak though. Apparently, he said he wasn't going to start him anymore anyway before he had proved.
So pretty solid of Wheatbeak there to
still respect for for Wheatbeak, man.
put the morals first and everything. Shoutouts to Wheatbeak.
Yeah, good guy. And as again, shout out for the only one DMing me to give me info to help us with this uninteresting week. But
You
I guess
know, hopefully, I will say hopefully that this does not hurt their whole season. You know,
definitely not.
you don't want to see a team eliminated because of this. But
No. But now they're down to
someone
12.
someone will have to pick up the slack for sure.
Yeah. 12-man roster now. Tom and Bears Trap fan gone. There's always someone getting banned in fantasy. Always one.
Wouldn't be fantasy otherwise.
Yes. So, anyways, back to the power rankings. Where was I? But that was pretty important news. Right. second. I really do think they're going to pop off. This has a few chill weeks, and I don't blame them. I'm just jealous. They've got their 3 weeks on the go.
Yeah, they haven't had to do too much yet, but you definitely will see some big numbers from them.
And I had the Crows in third, but with this new I think they'll be fourth now in a way.
Yeah, they
Replace them
definitely have to reevaluate.
The Seagulls, yeah. See, I'm gonna have a look at the Crows roster again. I want to see who can play potentially. Weak Bick and Ivanka, you're gonna have to log in, boys. Who's Jukebox Romeo?
Another Iron Man. He has put up pretty big numbers so far.
Yeah, it's on a 112.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah,
Beast, we're
it's,
giving it
yeah.
to you. You can have the responsibility now, Beast. Good luck.
Yep. You're now Bear Trap Romeo.
As said, Crows and Seagulls have been swapped, so Seagulls is ranked 3. It's just,
Really?
yeah, I'm definitely putting the Seagulls above the Crows now.
The Seagulls are the boys for sure.
As I said, it's a 50-50 for them, but I trust them. I trust the boys to log in when it's absolutely needed for the W. I think it all depends on Jenny being neat, getting off work. Once Jenny's off work, man, easy for the Seagulls.
Jenny is the one working man in a sea of needs in this competition.
Oh man. Our next power ranking is, I'll put GVG as the next team. I really think they could even be higher, but I don't know. Like when I see SS GVG, I literally put them on the same thing. They're very hard to rate. Like when you say they're sixth, I mean fifth, they're like, oh, they're not. You make it sound low, but they're not really. Like they're definitely big contenders. I reckon for the last week is going to be of the season. There's going to be a few upsets of who doesn't make it to playoffs. I definitely think it's going to come down to the last week. Hello?
All right. Is that it for your power ranking, or?
Then I'll put Bears and KK. Even though I think Bears can pop off, I just don't think they're going to make it to playoffs or.
Did you put us somewhere or no?
No, I didn't put us anywhere.
Where would you put us if you had to?
I'd put us third.
Yeah.
Like,
can't argue with that.
Just give an insight. Like, if we get the 8 players going, we're sorted. It's just.
Yeah. I think I just about agree with most of what you said. Possibly put GVG a little higher
than SS.
Like I said, I do believe they are underrated, but you know, it is like a close, like 4th, 5th, 6th, etc. You know, it's like any team could rise up like 4 power rankings just with 1 week. You know.
Yeah, like we were 7th on the first week, and then some people putting us on top, and
obviously preseason predictions are always the most inaccurate.
Yeah, you guys never hearing a Tupac very upsetting. Tupac is the beast. But as I said, this is going to definitely be the closest season, and I could not call who's going to be in playoffs till the last week, and I definitely think there'll be maybe 2 games, or the last 2 games are going to determine playoffs.
Yeah, definitely very exciting season. Probably
Most exciting one.
one of the best. Yeah, if not the most exciting. Definitely a lot of close matchups to look forward to.
Unfortunately, yeah, I can just see 6 teams fighting for playoffs and just KK chilling, unfortunately. But only time will tell.
I believe in KK.
I believe in KK. I'm at the rooftops with Poucher right now. But
Squeeze out one win, KK, please.
yeah. You got anything else